Hello and welcome to Sage of Oracles, and this is a reading for the collective. Now, thank you so much for coming here today, and I truly hope that this message will bring you hope, love, joy, or inspiration, because these messages are given to you through me with love, guidance, and support. So here we go. On the bottom of this deck, we have, speaking of love, look at that, unconditional love. Okay, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind, but I'll read this out before I shuffle the cards. Bear in mind, all my cards are pre-shuffled, and I was told to pick this deck. There we go. You are so loved. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in everything. I am aware that suffering can suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see pure. I'm going to start again. I'm so sorry. I've just come out of a deep meditation actually, and so I'm probably still not. I'm going to take my slippers off so I can ground myself a bit better. Sorry about that. Right, thank you. My heart is free from the resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I can see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Now, it's really uncanny that, not uncanny, this is deliberately sent out because prior to my meditation, I'd actually seen a awful clip and I straight away went to pray to our loving Lord because I thought, this man was being horrid to a dog. And it was even here in New Zealand, which, so disgusting what I saw. I'm not going to explain what he was doing. But being an empath, wow, it just, and he was with a wife and another dog, but this particular dog he was in charge of, yeah. So I prayed for him. My first thought was to pray for the dog and then pray for the lady and anybody else who associates with this man. But my first part was to pray for him because he couldn't see. He was blinded clearly by what he was doing, and he couldn't see what harm he was creating to the dog, to all those that are surrounding him. And this is what his rage was doing. And I just really felt that I wanted him to have his eyes opened. And I prayed for him first. Because it won't stop unless it comes from him. And so I'm thankful, actually. I'm feeling quite emotional once again, but in a different way now. I'm thankful that Lord has brought this card out today. And I hope that these words, please go back, just push the little red line back a little bit and rehear what these words are bringing, because as I always say, if you have found me, then there is something here for you. And sometimes we just need to see our love and learning in a different light. Right, and now my cat has decided he wants to come in. So, yep, meow. I'll just let him in. I'll pause you. I'm so sorry about that. Right, so here we go. Into it now. Right, and we'll just shuffle these cards and we'll see what the message is for you, collective. Bear in mind that, oh, okay, my eye, can't even finish what I was saying. There we go. Attention. Oh, that could be for me as well. Attention, pay attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hard-working. That is a lovely affirmation. It really is. And by the way, these cards are called the Healing Energy Oracle. One step at a time. Okay, so put your brakes on, people. Whoa, here we go. One step at a time. But this is how we progress, isn't it? I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. And that's what you want. You don't want, when you have a mountain, you don't want that mountain to be a hard slog. You want to be able to get through that with ease, don't you? And take that one step at a time to make that progress. I'm just checking my camera there. Yes, you can see that. Wonderful. Okay, so where are we going now? We are going to the messages from Spirits of Nature Oracle. Okay, and we're looking at the bottom. Thank you for reminding me. You have a voice, cicada, voice, number 6. Okay, so with this, now remember, take what's pertaining to you, leave the rest behind, because there are many people who watch these videos and can relate in many different ways. So perhaps you're a singer. Cicadas sing. Sing it loud. Get it clear. Be heard. I just had poetry, reading poetry aloud. Maybe it's your own works. Maybe you're really good at reading other works. I just had acting, but the classics like Shakespeare and that sort of thing. Voice. Making a stand. Making a point. Yeah. Standing for others. Standing for yourself. Being heard. Definitely to be heard. Okay, so let's shuffle these cards and see what Spirit wants to bring you. And how many of these are we taking? We are taking 3. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, 1. 2. 3. 3. Okay, and on the bottom of this deck we have Sage, Purification. That's really good news as well. Cleansing. So this is not just about you, but your space. It's your soul. It's, allowing that pureness to come through. It's a bit of advice there. That's really good. Like that. Like that indeed. Okay. Oh. Just watching my cat. Is he going to start nagging? I'm going to growl. Hang on. Sorry about that. Again, as far as me growling, it's just, what are you doing? You should go to bed. What are you doing? And him back chatting. Row. You want to go out? Row. Okay. And I get up and I put him out. That's me growling. Who could growl a fluffy ginger fat ball? Anyway, so back into your lovely reading here. So the first card Spirit got me to pull out was Ocean Waves. Wow. That is number 27, reduces to 9. And so there's definitely flowing, there's movement, and it's coming. And it is going to hit. Bam. It's, we had unconditional love. And then we had attention. So pay attention to this mountain that they were talking about here as well. But focus on the fact that you only need to deal with it one step at a time, just to keep that progress. So something is coming. There is definitely movement, and it may be shocking and it may be impactful. Now, I'm pretty sure you can hear that strimmer. Weed eater. Sounds like it's actually at my house, but it's not. So it must be my immediate neighbour, and I'm really sorry about that. Okay, what else have we got here? Sun, Faith, number 38, which reduces to 11, which is a master number. I mean, some people can reduce further than a master number, but I don't. I stop at the master number. And remember that numbers mean to someone or something, take what resonates, etc. Sun, Faith. Now, this is, in my mind, always that, because, oh my gosh, yeah, okay, sorry, Spirit's going through my head at the same time. Remember the mountain. Okay, so this is, you have climbed the mountain. You have been faithful and taken that one step at a time. And when you get to the top, or that you've reached the top and you are there in that perfect moment. Now, that's the key words here, because you know how our Creator is all about that perfect moment, that divine timing, and you are there just as the sun peeks out and you are throwing your head back. Isn't that glorious? Isn't that just wonderful? That is your eureka moment. Yes, I have found it. That is, I know now moment. That is that light bulb moment. You have kept the faith this entire time, through all you've been through, that hard slog, step after step, and you have been loved unconditionally from our loving Lord and the heavenly levels of love, and they have guided you, supported you in all of this. The time of deliverance is now. I'm not sure where. I'm going to have to just stick that there. That's lovely. Okay, and this one we have. No way. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, you saw me shuffle the cards. What? I love how when Spirit does this, I tell you, you can't make it up. So we have cicada voice again. Number 6, and as I said, when we looked at the original bottom of the deck and that came out, it can be anything relating to your own personal voice. I might actually just flick that light on. There's not much sunshine out. Well, there is sunshine out there, but it's because we're in autumn. It's not quite coming through my window just yet. That looks a wee bit better, doesn't it? Okay, so it's to do with your voice. Maybe you're going to be making a stand with your voice. Maybe your spiritual gifts are going to be opening up and coming to the fore, and you are going to be a medium and speak. Or maybe you are going to be spreading the word, one of these evangelistic gospel deliverers of sorts, spreading the verbal love. Maybe you are just going to be allowing yourself to be heard instead of constantly squashed down. Could be anything, like I said before, reading poetry, doing a play, poetry. Oh, I've already done that, sorry. Right, where are we going now? Moonology. Oh, somehow, I don't know why, I wasn't expecting that. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So definitely to do with things that I've just said, full moon in Pisces. Definitely to do with what I was just saying, using your voice. And also, like in my head, seeing how using your voice to deliver words of spiritual, so whether it's gospel words, whether it's a mediumship type of words, is delivering that message of love, but also delivering it in a practical form. I have community-minded in my head, like, maybe you're going to be developing a food bank where you're delivering a practical message of love for humanity, and also this is the word of our Lord's love, because you're feeding the hungry. You see what I'm trying to say? So anyway, let's shuffle away and we'll see what wisdom we are going to have bestowed upon us. This one or that one? That one. Okay. Okay, thank you. And look at the bottom first. What do you need to release? Sounds like that there are some gifts waiting in the wing for you, and for them to come through or be uploaded into your life, into your everyday life, you need to release something. Perhaps you have some past trauma, and bear in mind, trauma can be anything, and it pertains to people in a different way. It can be the loss of a pet when you were a child to the full scale, you know, real hard out type of upbringing. I won't go into details. You will know if I'm pertaining to you. It could even be just the trauma of workplace, you know. Gosh, some co-workers that you have to deal with are narcissistic. They are divisive, and it can be quite horrendous sometimes, and the way you get treated by bosses sometimes. It can be anything of this sort. It could even be your personal lifestyle of bad eating habits, just holding on to grief for too long. What do you need to release? This is where you need to dig deep and have your meditation processes, use it through the power of prayer. Ask for that help and support to help you unpack what you need. And so we have hold your vision. Okay, so remain focused, remain steadfast, keep the faith. Because you need to be heard. There is movement here. So hold your vision. Just remember, it's one step at a time. The sun is coming out. So hold your vision is really tying in with hold the faith here, isn't it? Keeping the faith. And what was that one? The other card was attention there. And also you have the sage. So, allow yourself to be a bit more pure. So drink more water as well. Hydrate. Eat good, clean food. Yes, raise the vibrations. Sing. Raise those vibrations. Dance. Enjoy. Have fun. Where are we going now? My eyes are drawn here to, Earth Magic. On the bottom we have full moon completion. Like I said, there is movement. So you have finished this stage. The job is done. Now this new path is begun. There are still secrets. Moons hold secrets. They reveal them, though, that's the thing. And you have the silhouette. Shadows. What do you need to work on? Maybe you need to do some shadow work. Look into those dark depths. Perhaps the secrets are coming out as well, but you have completed your cycle. How many of these are we getting? 3 of these. And then that's that. Okay. That one. 1. Did you want that one? Oh, just making sure it's 1. That one. Oh, down there, that one. Okay. What did I say about dance? Dance, celebrate. Okay, so this is also not only about raising your vibrations, but this is celebration. So you will be excited. Not all mountains have that doom and gloom and you're forever in its shade. You will be celebrating. There is a euphoric time here for you. So this is really guidance saying to you, okay, these are times that are coming. Like I say, messages that come to you from Sage of Oracles are love, guidance, and support. And they come to you from our loving Lord. Here we go. The first one out is, what is this all about? With both decks, the bottom card that we originally saw has come out. And one is that side and one is this side. So, double confirmation, double confirmation that those particular messages are vitally important. Voice, completion. Wow. I'm blown away. I love it when that happens. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Look, DNA karma, it is something also to do with family, past generations. I will say this, though. Your family has laid out the pathway for you. Okay, they have been here before. They have gone through the path, the processes, and here you are also on your pathway and processes. But I just heard broken generational karma. Okay, so that's wonderful. That is really wonderful. But also, all the past ancestors are with you. They love you no matter what. But I love how we have that they have, you have broken generational curses. Things are now changing. I'm just going to pop that side so you can still see that clearly. And release. Isn't that funny how we had, where was it? Oh, what do you need to release? Yeah, in the Moonology. Okay, so you see it. You see how this works here at Sage of Oracles. So this is something that you definitely need to work on. I know in the Southern Hemisphere we are going through autumn, and the trees in my street actually look like this. And then once they all finally finish falling, then it's the naked season, so to say. Whether this is meaning now or release, I believe it is whatever it is pertaining to you. Go deep, dig deep, because I can't get over this. Dig deep, because there is something valuable and important, a huge change, and it is going to be impactful. It is going to come in, boosh, like that. It's going to take your breath away, but because you have been faithful, you have gone one step at a time, and you're constantly ever evolving, having that forward progress. You have chosen not to remain stagnant, but you are holding your vision and staying focused on this forward momentum. The time has come to be using your voice now. You have done the work. You have changed it. Completed, done. Like, I just had the vision of a chord. That's why my hand's going to chord, chop. You've done it. So just through the power of prayer, the meditation, go through and see what else is there that are from the depths of your shadows, from your childhood maybe, from past relationships that you may still just need to release yourself from. You are so loved. You are so supported. And I thank you for being here. If you have found these messages of love, guidance, and support useful, please feel free to hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. That way YouTube doesn't hide my videos and the messages go to where they need to be. It is with much pleasure that I say to you, I will see you next time. And bye for now.